Naira swap, AGF asks Supreme Court to dismiss state government suit challenging CBN's policy. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. The Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, Abubakar Malami, on Wednesday asked the Supreme Court to dismiss a suit filed by the Free State government challenging the Naira redesign policy of the Central Bank of Nigeria. In a preliminary objection filed by the AGF through his lawyers, Mahmoud Magaji and Tijani Ghazali, the federal government argued that the Supreme Court lacks jurisdiction to detain the suit. In court filings dated February 8, 2023, the Attorney General of the Federation contends that the plaintiff have equally not shown reasonable cause of action against the defendant. They are asking the court to strike out the suit for lack of jurisdiction. Citing grounds in support of the objection, they argue that the state government suit challenging the federal government through its agency, the CBN, to withdraw old banknotes from the financial system and introduce new ones. With reference to Section 251 of the Constitution, the defense lawyers argue that the suit falls within the exclusive jurisdiction of the Federal High Court in matters of monetary policy of an agency of the federal government. The claims or reliefs are not against the Federation, but the federal government and its agency, the Central Bank of Nigeria. The federal government of Nigeria is distinct from the Federation or the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The plaintiff have no grievance whatsoever against the Federation of Nigeria. This suit has disclosed no dispute that invokes the Supreme Court original jurisdiction as constitutionally defined, the Attorney General of the Federation ordered. Free state governments, Kaduna, Kogi and Zamfara, has sued the federal government over the Naira redesign policy of the Central Bank of Nigeria. In the suit filed on February 3rd, the state urged the Supreme Court to compel President Muhammadu Buhari, the CBN and commercial banks to resign the February 10 deadline for the old 200 Naira, 500 and 1,000 Naira banknotes as Nigeria's legal tender. Now, the thing is, I don't know why they're asking for more time. Make I tell you now. Do you know why I keep saying this monetary policy? Some people are kicking against it. But I am at the other point. It's because, they don't extend this thing for enough, for crying out loud. Abi? And so what is now your problem? What is your problem? You people said it to be extended. They give more, more 10 days. The thing is, even the more 10 days, people started suffering. The masses are suffering. People are doing. There is nothing you can do. What of people that cannot sue the government? You know, Uncle, you are not special. Everybody is a citizen of Nigeria. I'm going to say no Nigerian is more Nigerian than any Nigerian. So you're coming out to sue the federal government, asking them to give more time. More time is not the issue. If the Naira notes were made available in banks today, the way it is supposed, the way normal money is made available, that time you will go into the bank, you want to withdraw 50,000 Naira, you have the money. You want to withdraw 100,000 Naira if you're a business person. Just if they are, let it be. But if you want to now come and withdraw 5 million, you know those kind of big money, like they say, they have already stopped that one. But Oga, people will even they complain, people will they withdraw 20,000. People maybe they get 50. One issue they have to solve the problem. You understand? Not going back on the tent, your families are suffering most. People like you can never be a good leader. Good leader indeed. Not going back on the tent, criminals want to do vote buying. Who stops Joby from buying vote? Vote buying is to put the common in unwarranted. Vote buying to put the common man in unwarranted pain is the highest form of wickedness and insensitivity. For your brain, do you think it has to do with vote buying? People are suffering with this policy. Whether you like it or not, it has to do with food buying. It has a lot of things to do with food buying. There is no how you cannot, no matter how you look at it, the angle you look at it from. We all know that during elections, I've seen several videos of people sharing money, 500, 1,000, 2,000. And it pains me that they give people 500. I saw a particular video, it was 500. I was like, waiting 500 go if you even buy for you, we go make you collect the 500 naira, then give them your PVC. As at that time we used paper, not this recent one. Okay, not going back to the old Naira. Oh. Yes, nobody should play with us. So not after. Where I am going to be even pained is after going through all this. Eh? Where my own now, my own, I go dey pained is after going through all this, they come out tomorrow and tell you that you can still use the old Naira. Ha. I say the government want to collect woto. It's not funny. You coming out to say it is like, whether I like it or not, this past few days has been crazy. People have died. People have been rushed to the hospitals because of this issue. Because of this issue. And you are coming back to say, okay, those people that died, they died in vain. I beg, we don't already enter. We don't already enter the pot. They don't cook. The cooking must not be stopped halfway. This food must done and we must chop them. No going back at all. All they need to do is to make sure they monitor back. The thing is, I've said it that it is not even the pronouncement of policy. It's not bringing up policy. It's in the implementation. It's you making sure your implementation of the policy, you don't have corrupt people. Because the problem is, I'm sure there are people who are made to regulate this policy and make sure this policy works. But unfortunately, even among those that are supposed to regulate and make sure this policy works, there are people who are still doing their own wuru-wuru, making it difficult for everyone. Okay, so we have governors in Nigeria. Our children are almost 1 year at home, no complaints, scarcity of fuel. No, not their business, but Naira swap, and they are crying. Exactly. My question is this governors, do they care for the citizens? It is four. It's just there for self-interest. Please, CBN, I know it is not easy to maintain your stand. They are losers and trying to cause confusion in this election. But Almighty God will secure, surely disgrace them all. And me tell you, there's nothing you want to tell me. It is affecting everybody. This issue is affecting everybody. This time around, the only difference is the mass is also involved. That is just the problem. And the thing is, like I said, unfortunately, in Nigeria, the white man country where they copy, we know they copy and copy the good one, not the bad one. If you are allowed to protest, people would have hit the street. They would not have been saying anything like, extend the deadline. They would be saying, give us the new notes. Because a lot of people has done what? Has given their money. You have refused to give them the new notes. That is what is causing this current tension in Nigeria. People took their money to the bank. But you give us the new ones. Problem. That is just the problem. Once the new ones are made available for everybody, the tension will release. All of a sudden, these people, during COVID, now so they close their mouth. Palliative, that time. Now so something like this, similar thing happened. They carry food, we say, maybe their money. No give them money. Buhari bring out money. That is why sometimes I say everybody they shout Buhari. At the end of the day, now we they cause our problem for ourselves. So this particular period, now in the governor social go talk. The kind of kata with the happen for Kaduna State Governor Nasser El-Rufai. I hardly hear his voice. All of a sudden, there is Naira scarcity, and he now has the mouth to talk. Everybody, the way you don't do dump sense, now so you go do. You must not come out and just automatically know how to talk about the people. It's not, we cannot have it. All right, and just note we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for turning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.